5 reasons why Koreans eat kimchi with every meal. Korean cuisine is among the most flavorsome foods in the world. While many dishes are on the spicier side, they also combine different tastes with their dishes so that every meal feels like a feast for one's taste buds. If you are unfamiliar with Korean dishes, you will often be surprised with the taste, as the appearance and how they are plated often defy what they actually taste like. Looking at the locals as they eat, it would seem that what they are eating is on the mild side. But they actually taste like you'll need a gallon of water with every spoonful you take. Every full meal in South Korea is not limited to an appetizer, a main dish, a side dish, and a dessert. It's pretty common to see at least 5 different dishes served per person, and sometimes a meal could consist of 10 or more different dishes on a special occasion. This is rooted in their history and has become a tradition that exists to this day, with Koreans making sure that they have plenty of side dishes with every meal. No matter how many side dishes are served, there is a certain dish that almost never fails to be present every time, and this is the world-renowned kimchi. If there's one thing that Korean cuisine is associated with, it's always kimchi. Ask any local what completes their meal, and the most common answer they will give is kimchi. But what is it that makes it such a staple for Koreans? Number 1, it is rooted in tradition. History shows that kimchi dates back to 37 BC. During those times, it was common to create fermented dishes due to the abundance of ingredients, lack of refrigeration, and because they were relatively easy to create. It ended up being served at every meal or even eaten by itself as a snack. Later on, adding peppers to kimchi was introduced. This eventually developed into the kimchi known today. Of course, different regions have different tastes, so they also have their own versions. People also eat different kinds of kimchi depending on the season. Kimchi is considered the national dish of South Korea. Even the government is promoting eating kimchi to potential guests. Number 2. The taste complements Korean dishes perfectly. The taste of kimchi that is commonly served in meals is normally described as similar to pickled vegetables in terms of sourness, but is spicier and has hints of ginger and garlic, with the vegetables being on the crisp side. By itself, many people, especially foreigners, might find the taste a bit weird, but when they finally combine it with other dishes, their tastes seem to balance each other out, no matter what dish it is paired with. Number 3. Kimchi is known for its health benefits. Because it is a vegetable-based dish, it is obviously nutritious. However, many are surprised at how nutritious a serving of kimchi actually is. For a seemingly simple dish, kimchi is considered by many as one of the healthiest dishes in the world. It has been proven that kimchi is packed with vitamins and minerals, especially vitamins A and B and lactobacilli. The combination of these makes scientists believe that kimchi can actually be helpful in fighting different diseases and even cancer, contribute to a better mental health, help in good digestion, and combat obesity, among so many others. Koreans place great emphasis on beauty, and the fact that kimchi has plenty of antioxidants and anti-aging properties makes them eat a lot of it to make sure that they get all the benefits beauty-related that they possibly can. This is probably one of the reasons why most Koreans have great skin. Number 4. It is convenient and cheap. Kimchi is created using ingredients one can get in both the small neighborhood stores and in large groceries. Creating them from scratch is also relatively easy. In fact, the practice of creating kimchi is even a neighborhood activity called kimjae. It is a centuries-old practice that is done even today. Rural communities getting together to make kimchi has even been added to the UNESCO list of intangible cultural heritage. Making kimchi is mostly about mixing ingredients and then leaving them alone to ferment for a long time. They even make them at home using refrigerators, especially for kimchi making. Though being such a staple, prepared kimchi is abundant in supermarkets for those who do not have the time to make it themselves. But because the ingredients are easy to find, making it at home is very cheap. In fact, during one of the economic crises that plagued South Korea, Many who are having financial difficulties survived just eating mostly kimchi. Number 5. The taste is addicting. First-time kimchi eaters, especially those who are not used to eating Asian foods, say that it has a weird taste that makes them unsure whether they want to eat it again. However, many are in consensus that once you get used to the taste, you will definitely become addicted. Eventually, you crave it and look for it during mealtimes just like a typical Korean. They can't pinpoint exactly what it is, but they agree that there's something very addicting about it. It is undeniable that Koreans and even some foreigners love kimchi so much that a meal for them is incomplete without it. It showcases one of the best things about Korea and is one of the easiest and cheapest dishes around. It is one of the healthiest foods in the world, so it's no wonder Koreans can't get enough of it.